Oh, g'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Okay, let's go through the Viewer Discrepancy Act. Okay, there it is there, going through it. Alright. You can see the bed sheet's back out, okay? Come in the box. Well, you know what, it's the description is going to be up. Alright. Before I waffle on, you know the old saying is, I need to get a Yumcha, you know? Yep, in my fully sponsored cup, okay? Okay? Oh, wrong cup. Seriously, it's the wrong cup. Here it is here, the sponsored cup, okay? Oh, yeah, okay, I've got you going for a while, all right? There it is there, I'm cracking it open, okay? Cracking it open. All right, there's my, oh, fuck it. A bit more Yumcha there, that's fuck it. It'll maybe talk better. Okay, keep my concentration going. There it is there. Fucking cheers, guys. Oh, that was a mouthful too. Okay. I was going to do this video. I was not even planning it. But I said, fuck it. I'll do this video. Okay? This one's going to be not bad. This is going to be a doozy. I don't normally talk about this. Okay? I had to pull this out of the archives. Okay? I'm not full of shit. Okay? All right? I'm revealing it from underneath this, the see-through bed sheet stain and all that, and the Japanese see-through panties, but you can't see shit, all right? All right. This here, okay, let me get rid of it. What this is, hang on, I'll get into camera mode. There it is there. Okay, this here is the real McCoy. We got this from my old boss back in the day. This is 40 years old. Okay, this is the display tester for displays. Alright, this is the real McCoy, okay? I've got a few of them. I had to pull it out. The switch had broken. There it is there. There's the switch. The switch was fucking broken. So I had to put another switch in. Mate, I haven't used this, you know. I normally have pinball machines to test them, this and this. These are workshops, you know. When you got a workshop, you put it in. So I'm going to waffle on a few more displays to give you guys a bit more information about these gas displays back in the day, you know. So I opened up my box and I found this one here. This is not bad, okay? It's like this too, but I'll give you the insight. So with this test unit that they did, because the workshops, you know, would have them to test them. So what happens is they will turn it on and they will test the display, for example. So you can sort of how to see this guy here. The display, one of the segments is shot, basically, you know. This is in auto mode. So if I put it in manual, I can sort of manually, hang on, in manual mode, see that there, hang on, let's move the camera a bit back here, okay, you can sort of see if I flick the dial, the thumb dial, it actually, I could set it up to what I want to test that basically, you know, but that's on auto now, see, the switch is auto. So then what happens is you can test your displays and that. So here's another one here, this display here, it's got hotspots in the glass. Okay, leave it there. It's got hot spots in the glass, basically. That's what happens to these glasses. So the display's fucked. You can sort of see, hang on, you can sort of get my hand out of the light. You can sort of see how this guy here on the corner has hot spots, basically, you know. So you can sort of see how the orange digital cameras don't always give you that perfect color, you know. I mean, I've said it many times. If you don't believe me, try it out, okay? It doesn't give you that. If you had an SLR, the old-fashioned with a camera, you'll see the colour of how it looks like, you know. So, you know me, I've always got problems. I've come across old, where is here? This here, okay. This one here is old, old stock that I bought. I bought this out of the US years and years ago, early 90s, at one of the pinball expos that I went to a few of them. And I bought it, some guy was selling it, and they were sitting around. Okay, I don't know if they're fucking working or duds and that. But these ones here, if you have a good look, they don't have a nipple hanging out of it, you know what I mean? See how this guy here has got a little nipple hanging out of it? Because they're gas filled. These are actually gas, okay? So they gas them up and that, all right? That's what they call gas displays. This one isn't, okay? So for me to test this out, I'm going to make a little socket and plug it in to see if they're lighting up. If they don't light up, they're in the bin, mate. You know what I mean? So that's what these are. So basically, Yeah, here's a display here. All right, this is a stern. Is this a stern one or a Bally? No, early Bally, this one. Okay, so what happens, they go in there like that. See how the holes are down the bottom? All right, and then you got the drivers inside the display. Okay, and that's the decoder chip. This decoder chip does die, basically. It dies. Okay, so okay, here's the decoder chip. If you can sort of see it, there it is there. Hold it there for you. That's the decoder chip. All right. Yeah, this one's a stern one. This is a stern display. Stern. Okay. So this is the box of shit that I've got. So that's what happens with it. Now, back to the display scenario. Here it is here. Here's a circuit diagram of the display. Okay. All right. That's what it is. Okay. So what happens is a transistor will drive the segment of the display here. Your A, B, C, D. It's a 7-segment display. It's called 7 segments. I'm trying to fucking have something to show you. Point. Anyway, here, okay. All right, here. See that? It's called a 7-segment display. So on here, you can see it says A, B, C, D, E, F, and the G. So that's how the segment works. So each transistor and the resistor in that drives the color. Drives that little dot there, basically. So if that dies, that's what happens. Then the other section of there is the transistors driving the segments. You know, your hundreds, your tens, and your thousand is driven that. But what happens with most of them, that resistor R1, R3, and R5, these resistors, they heat up. Basically, they heat up, and then you don't have a digit. So this guy here that is missing, it's either the resistor's gone, okay, on 100,000, either that resistor's gone, okay, or the Q4's gone, which drives the glass for that segment. So this is what it is. I'm going to hold it there so you can sort of pause it, so you can sort of see it, hold back, play it back, whatever. So that's how basic. It's a real basic system to do. You know what I mean? But the reason I started doing this, while I was talking about this, is I'm getting there to that bigly. Okay, so I explained to you how a display does work. How do you fix it? So, hang on. Okay, oh, here, I've got one for you in the box. Okay, now have a look at this. Okay, some guys replace these. See, they want R1, R3, and R5. Like I was waffling on to you a bit. Check that half-eaten pasty. Check that for a fucking repair. So what they did is they put 2 resistors down to make it half. Okay, what happens is the resistors heat up over time. So it doesn't mean if you're going to put a bigger one, whatever. Just make sure you put non-flammable resistors and raise them off the ground a little bit. And that way they don't burn out, basically. These are the other ones that burn out around here too. Okay, these are the other ones that burn out. All right, but as I said, this is what they are. Hey, don't forget, hey, we're talking 77 onwards, you know what I mean? These displays, you know, this is a Bally one. Okay, that's a Bally one. And that decoder chip does pack up. They're getting hard to find, these guys. Okay, so that's that display. But, you know, hang on, turn it off. Okay, all right. What happens now is lucky, that shot's got me, lucky that the guys out there are making other displays. Okay, I'll pull that out. I bent the fucking pin. Have a look at the pin now. Bent like a banana. Okay, what happens now? There's other guys out there making displays. Okay, now check this guy out. Okay, this is the one from. This is the replacement. This is a prototype. I got these about a year ago for my power play. Okay, so this is a prototype. You know, don't look at that. It's different to that. So the guys now, what he's done is he's actually came up with this rubber sponge that goes around the display so you won't rub against the screen of your glass on the playfield, you know, because if you have a look, where the fuck is it? Okay, yeah, have a look at this. Oh, here, if you have a look at this, there's a bit of a pad here on the side. You can sort of see that. So the design that is the pad. So when you got your glass, it's not rubbing against your glass. So these guys here from Geeks the guy came up with this. He got these moulded out so they're sitting nicely in the display, basically, you know. So So this is his. I got this about a year ago for my power plug, like I said to you, and I was really impressed that you got the sponge, because it'll sit. So as I said to you, it just covers that up. It's stuck there now. Okay, it's been a year now. But as I said, I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I'm just going to waffle up because I'm going to get to the main point. Why? So he's done this. Now check that out. Okay, check the orange out of that. Okay, it's hard. As I said to you, man, play back the other video. Play back that other display. I'm going to hold it here so you can sort of see it. The orange on this is exactly the same as the original orange, okay? And I'm actually blown away. That's why I bought these. I said I bought them to get my pinball machine going because my displays were fucked. So I got these. They're easy. They're basically the design on them. As I said, they made them black, okay? All right. Oh, hang on. Back to get. Oh, okay, look at that. You can choose whatever you want. Okay, as I said, mate, I'm impressed. Okay, as I said, I wouldn't buy something to put my penny, but all right, these guys. Okay, let me pull it out. Okay, what they've done is they've gone onto the surface mount. Okay, they've actually gone. They've gone through hole. Okay, all the resistors are through hole. Okay, and they've got surface mounts to drive the chips. That chip now is controlling all the transistors. See how the other one played back all the transistors and right. So he simplified this, okay? And the way he's mounted it, okay, you've had a look how he's mounted it through the board. It won't bend, okay? It won't bend. Look at that. I'm putting a bit of pressure in there. It won't bend. So he's got a passion because he's got a couple of pennies himself. So he saw what the headaches are, basically what goes wrong with these, you know? So what do? You know, trying to replace the glass, okay? Or you get one of these. But hang on. I bought, a friend of mine gave me these. They're not mine, somebody else gave me these. This is another brand of someone else's display, okay? So what he's done is, you can sort of see how this guy's done it, okay? He's got transistors, okay, driving the segments, okay? The surface mounts, okay, the decoder, and all this, but he's put a volume pot on here, and a brightness control, a brightness control. So, you can adjust the colour of the display. Here, I'll plug it in to show you this. Okay? Alright? Okay? Alright, it's a real, mate, as I said to you, you got to check yourself out, you know what I mean, in the machine. This one here, if you adjust the pot, you see how you can adjust the colour? Alright? So you can adjust it to how bright you want them to be. But these are not actually the real orange colour like the of the original display. It's more of a, I can't even give that answer. Okay, I really can't. Basically, you know what I mean? As I said, I can't explain it. You know what I mean? But as I said, I just borrowed this off somebody else's. He's the one who first gave me these, and I saw it and said, no, mate, these are okay, so I didn't bother, you know. And by the way, I don't even need the high voltage anymore because this is all 5 volts now, running 5 volts, you know what I mean? So, as I said to you, this guy's, the people out there making different displays and all that, and all them themselves, but have a look at this guy here. See that? Hang on. You can sort of see how he's mounted it, how his guy's mounting it on there. Everyone to themselves, basically. See how they mounted it? He's off through the board like the other guy, you see that? It's not done that way, you know, because the other guy is actually got mounting points through the board to stop it from vibrating, and this guy's here, his displays are further apart, you know, there's big gaps in there, you know. This guy here, they're more tighter of the display, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, man, but the thing is they're white. You can't get away with that. That's when the machine's turned on, because it's the LEDs, okay? You're not going to get it like the old style one. See how the old one, you can sort of barely see it? That's because it's glass. You're not going to get that with LEDs. Trust me, you can't get it through LEDs, you know what I mean? So, as I said, this is one. But the main reason I was trying to explain to you is, mate, I'll go myself up. No, let me get the box out. Where is it? The fuck is it? Here it is here. What happens is, okay, bloody hell, mate. This unorganised here, man. All right. All right, here we go. All right. Where the fuck is the other one? All right. All right, here we go. Okay. This is bad displays. Now, this one here, all right? This one here is from my disco fever. What happened with my disco fever, all right? I've actually found someone who's got a glass, remaking a glass, very hard to find. What happens is, see how the double-sided tape, hang on, see the double-sided tape has come undone. So then what happens is, on the WillIams, the glass is going to be rubbing against your back glass. So if you have a look at any WillIams System 3 to 7 or whatever, the displays are all slopping in the wind. So it's rubbing against the display. Okay? But these guys who made it, they made it pretty simple. Okay? I'll give them credit. All it is just a PCB driving the glass, okay? Then it goes for a ribbon edge connector all the way down. But the problem with these bastards were, okay, where the fuck is it? Mate, half-in pasty job here now, again. All right? Well, I had a driver board somewhere. All right? So that guy there, they made these ones, okay? This is their prototype. I got this about probably a couple of months ago. I got this. So he's using, I'm going to hold it there. He's using these, same design with that, with the LEDs, like that, plug it all in, basically. So they're using the same LEDs as the Bally ones. But then, where the fuck? Yeah, all right. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. All right. What happens then, the WillIams, they use one of these. So this is their driver board. Okay, I'm trying to find where I left it. I had it somewhere. Okay, and what happens is, this is their driver board. So what happens is, dickhead, this is the way, okay? What happens is, I'm trying to find it. What happens with this, you see the connectors here, and here, and here, they run to the displays on the back. So this here is the main driver that drives the displays, basically. So WillIams was pretty good on this, you know, how they did it. Where the fuck is it? So what they did, but this guy did one better, okay? He got rid of most of the hardware shit that's on the board, okay? And made it simplified, basically. He made it really simplified, basically, on how to do the board driving, you know what I mean? So, what the fuck did I put it? Oh man, I've done so many jobs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I don't know where I put it. I actually did pull it out the other day. Oh, fuck. All right, don't know where it is, okay? I bet you I'll find it as soon as I hang up the video. All right, so what happens is, the WillIams one of these, okay, all the resistors on the side here and all this, they blow out, basically. They have so many issues. I hated this WillIams system, man. I really, really hated it because it was shit to work on, and when it packed up, the tracks would lift up, basically, and all that crap. But as I said to you, you know, the fuck is it? You know, and I've got to give up. All right, back to my thoughts. So, again, Google the WillIams System 3 to 7, okay? 3 to 6, okay? Check that out, how they work, basically. But I actually got this for my disco fever. So I reached out, I got a whole set of them to do my disco fever. You know, that's why I'm making this video. But I wanted to show you this friggin' board. I'm pissed off of the WillIams. Okay, if you don't believe me, go do some Google searches on images on this board and how it blows out. Oh, it was a shit, mate. It was shit, you know what I mean? You know, but it was good because it was all done on one, and that compared to the Bally, basically, on the display. Basically, you know, fucking hell, mate. You guys, mate, you could sort of give me the finger down the bottom, tell you, mate. Oh, yeah, you can give me the finger on the most unorganised video. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah. So, again, you know, at least everybody's making reproduction stuff to keep your machine going, basically, you know. So what happens if you got no display? Like I said, my Disco Fever, all the WillIams stuff around that era, the displays, the globes, were heating up the bloody, the the paint, and it started cracking up. You know what I mean? My disco fever is really bad, mate. It's really bad. Where the display was, it's worn out. It's actually killed it. You know what I mean? It is shit, you know. But as I said, I've got somebody who's actually going to make another one. It's worth a few bob, you know what I mean? But as I said, what do? I got my machines, you know, it's worth nothing at the moment with no backlash. So slowly, I'm restoring my disco fever, and it's still got the banana flippers. Those, dude, instead of the flip one, they were sort of bananas, you know. There were 2 games that came out with banana. It was Disco Fever and Time Warp that came out with the banana flippers. But they put them straight ones because you couldn't get the shots on there. Google it, man. YouTube, there's plenty of people doing YouTube clips and that. Probably more organised than me, you know what I mean? I'm as organised as me putting my clothes in the washing machine. And, so basically I wanted to talk to you about displays, you know what I mean? But I'm pissed I didn't find it. I actually did find one, which was a real, I can't get over it. So, as I said, it's always hard to come up with something to talk about, but, mate, I can't believe I dug this out after 40 years of being in the game. I've pulled it out, okay? It's been sitting there collecting dust. I had to wipe it down. You can sort of see the thing, eh? But as I said to you, you know, always, you know, what I say is, you know, if you always got something to talk about, want me to talk about, or whatever, hang on, let me get my other sign out. Here, you can always reach out to that. There it is there. You can always reach out to there. But as I said to you, man, you know, at least there's people making bits and pieces for pinball machines and other games and that. But as I said, you got to give them the thumbs up, man. Because as I said to you many times, what's your machine not working? Nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah. So on that note, I'm going to be kicking myself. On that note, guys, thanks for watching my video. You can give me the fucking finger or the thumb. As I said, I'm trying to come up with something new every time and that. But as I said, you know, digital cameras, I keep telling you don't believe me, trust me on that. Green and yellow and all that, they're really hard to see, you know what I mean, with digital. So, on that note, thanks for watching my videos. You know, the old saying is, pinball machines, video games, pokies, and skill testers, man, is a passion, you know what I mean? As I said, thanks for watching again, man. Cheers.